Fritzy did stand-up comedy 5 times.
Okay.
He's almost 50 years of age. How many times did you do stand-up comedy before you were 50?
I did it in my late 20s in the comedy boom of, say, like 89 to 91.
And who's doing the tour back then?
Well, I was in Chicago, so I was being promoted to headliner before I was ready in like Indiana, Michigan, Wisconsin.
You were killing it.
I could get paid like $400 to go headline for 40 minutes, and I did not have 40 minutes. But it was like that crazy, like anybody with a joke could get on stage and get paid. So I got elevated way too quick. So I would bring people like Adam McKay with me or Matt Besser to sort of build out my lack of material. And we would just do bits and sketches and stuff.
Did you ever crash? Like, did you?
Oh my God, every other night. Yeah, it's too hard. Stand-up is like, it's great when it works and it's brutal when it doesn't. And then when it's brutal, you're in a hotel room in like Farmington, Michigan, and all the comics are going out to a strip club, and I'm like, I'm good. I don't want to like. It gets really dark on the road, and that's the other bad part about stand-up.
So you just stay in?
I just chilled out and just licked my wounds and said, I'm not really going to be a good stand-up.
Are you yourself, though, when you do stand-up? Are you just given, like, hey, this happened, or is it a character? Like, this happened in my... Oh, it was?
My problem is I would always do a character, and then I wouldn't repeat it. Then I would try something brand new the next night. It was, like, way too ambitious, and stand-up is that art of honing and really tweaking and boiling it down, distilling it to that gem. If you want to do comedy at Upright Citizens Brigade in New York, I can hook you up at a club. You can have your own night.
That's pretty
awesome.
awesome.
Have your own night.
Fritzy, yes or no?
I mean it.
Matt
And
Walsh.
we have a venue downtown in like the Village, which is perfect for like more of a solo night called Subculture downstairs. I can make that happen.
That's very awesome. That's very
willing
generous.
to program a night for you.
Big-time comedian, star of Veep, and he's offering you an opportunity, Upright Citizens Brigade.
Program an evening. You could be the headliner. You bring 2 openers.
That's pretty cool. That's something I would do.
Who wouldn't want to do that with Matt Walsh?
I was waiting
Let's
for
make this
that.
I won't be there. I'll be in LA, but
Okay.
definitely make this happen.
Is that a yes, Todd?
Yeah, I would do that.
No. Oh, my God.
Oh my
I
God.
said yes. That's a very.
It was a
that's
lukewarm yes.
That's really a no.
no, that's just my nerve because that's my nerves talking.
Okay. We can do it. You can advance it. You know, we can do it in a couple months so you don't have to feel like, oh, I got to get it ready now. All right. Done?
It doesn't matter.
No?
Well, he's done a couple of them, and he went to Caroline's.
That's a
and
big
he was
name.
at the Comedy Store.
Yep.
So he's been in 2 of the legendary places. And I just said, you know, do you want to do it anymore? And then he bombed a couple of times, and then he got down on his luck a little bit. And I said, no, this is sort of like, remember Behind the Music, where you'd say, oh, they came upon the scene like a meteor, and then you have you crash, and then this was the comeback. And then we realized there was no comeback, so we were going to have a just go away tour. And what do you think of that? Where
I think that's a great gimmick.
so the just go
I think
away.
a final tour is a great, just keep doing final tours wherever you go.
But it does seem the low of it not working out on stage is a lot lower than the high you get from hitting a couple of good ones and making everybody laugh.
You know what's a
hysterically.
good option? Quitting.
I didn't quit. I said well, I didn't
gave up.
I didn't have a specific date in mind just to do it again. But I didn't say I would never do it again. And that's very flattering and very generous of Matt to have me try to continue doing that.
God, you're driving everybody crazy here. Everybody's got their head in their hands right now, going, "Are you kidding me?" All right, forget it.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune into Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV. Stream for free on BR Live or download the Dan Patrick Show app.